I was one of 7 recruits who joined in March 1959. We were the first group to be recruited into the ACT Police at that time. Those recruited before us were recruited singly and generally came from other police forces, mainly because in this town at that time an entitlement was rent-free government housing, which was an attraction to a lot of the guys that came from interstate to join. My first couple of years was spent on the beat at Civic and Kingston Manuka. In those days we walked the beat solo. Carried handcuffs, and at night time a torch, and that was about it. The beat work was pretty quiet in those days in Canberra. There was only 60,000 population. After midnight there was nothing moved in town. We had no radio. Portable radios didn't exist in those days. We had to stand point every half hour so the sergeant could make sure we're still alive and still working, not asleep somewhere. And you're in serious trouble if a break and enter had been detected on your beat by someone other than yourself. But the good thing about beat work was that you got to know people, and you got to know the shopkeepers and the people that shopped there, and that, in that sense, you established a sort of more of a personal relationship with the community through beat work. Then I went to the CIB after a while, and that was a very interesting period in my life. There was just 12 of us, and we worked out of the police station in Jollymont on the corner of Northbourne Avenue and Linga Street. I was in charge of search and rescue during the period of Cyclone Tracy, and the National Disaster Organisation, the day after the Tracy struck, called upon us to organise some police because Northern Territory Police were homeless, and they were concerned with their families, and they wanted a police contingent up there. So I led a team of ACT police, about 30 of them, to Darwin, and also organised police from some of the states to go up there. And our job there was to search the rubble for bodies and valuables, which took about 11 days. So that was a significant event, an unexpected event for a policeman in Canberra. Having the senior administrative position in the establishment of the AFP, they were exciting days. Bringing together 2 organisations, well 3 really with the Narcotic Bureau. There were all sorts of tensions and competitions, and and we were trying to establish ourselves nationally. We were referred as plastic police by other states. We had to improve our image and our professionalism. They were very exciting times, and that was a highlight. I think also being appointed, starting off as a constable in '59, and then finishing my career as police chief in Canberra, was pretty satisfying. Police nowadays are better educated, they're better trained, they're better led, they're better equipped, they have access to better facilities, more professional capabilities, particularly the forensic capabilities. It's an impressive organisation, and I think it's got there because they've had impressive commissioners who've shown the leadership and who are innovative and striving for best practice all the time.